The holidays are upon us, and if you're looking for great dishes to serve the family and friends, Managed Mom Rachel Harris is here with some Shamrock Farms recipes and ideas that will create a cozy Christmas kitchen that everyone will love.
You know what? And I love that too, because if you're organized as the host and you've got your cozy Christmas kitchen, you got your game plan laid out, then guess what? You can visit with your holiday friends and family and not be stuck in the kitchen.
I like it. Okay, where do we start?
All right, so we're making life easy, right? We're going to organize it into like snack bars. We're going to start with a hot cocoa and coffee bar. And I love that too. Look at all the beautiful colorful fixins we have. People like to decorate and top their coffee and hot cocoa. And this one over here, this is an eggnog latte. Yum, Brad.
Yeah.
So here's the thing about that. Super easy to make with just eggnog and coffee, but the star of the show is going to be the whipped cream. And it is so easy to make when you use Shamrock Farms heavy whipping cream.
I like that.
Have you made it before?
I've used it to make some dishes before, like some little pies, but I've never really thought about for
Let's do it. Let's do it. So we're gonna. It's super simple. So we've already got the heavy whipping cream in there. Now we did pre-whip it a little bit because at home it's going to take a little bit longer than we have in the segment. Let me have you add some powdered sugar. All of it. All of it. Dump that in there. The good stuff. Some vanilla extract. Okay. And then go ahead and whip away.
Okay. So remember,
here we go. I'm going to stand back.
Oh, this is a strong. This thing's
beautiful consistency. Nice and thick and creamy. That's looking really, really good, Brad. I think that's pretty good. I think we can cut it off there.
Got it all there? Wait, I got to get all the powder, Mom.
You get that powder, but we got to have time for everything else.
Okay. All right,
so then go ahead and scoop that on top of the eggnog latte.
All right.
And it just is the perfect topping to that coffee, and people can scoop it on if they want. They can add a bunch of toppings, and it works perfectly. And again, when your guests know that this is homemade, they're going to love it. There's a reason Valley chefs use the Shamrock Farm brand, because it's thick and creamy, and it also works for soups and sauces.
Yours looks prettier than mine. What?
Well, we would typically whip it a little bit longer, but we don't have all that time in a segment. That's why. But you can see over here on the shelf the finished. Beautiful.
Okay.
All right, now let's talk about a sweet and savory snack bar, starting with these sweet cinnamon rolls that are made with eggnog. And in fact, I think folks will be so surprised just how many recipes you can make using eggnog, Brad. And Shamrock Farms has 3 flavors: traditional, pumpkin spice, and vanilla spice, which is rich and creamy, and they add a splash of vanilla and spice. But here's the deal: the small batch recipe, which has been perfected over 3 generations, it sells out, so buy it now, keep all 3 in your fridge.
I like that.
Definitely do that.
Okay.
All right, then we have got eggnog cookies, and we made the cookies, but we're going to have you make the glaze.
Okay.
So very easy. We've already got the powdered sugar, and then let's have you dump in some of that eggnog. That's going to be for topping.
That's
there
topping.
you go. Yep.
All right, that goes in.
Yep, and then stir it up. And you could also add nutmeg and cinnamon if you want. And again, with the magic of television, we're going to skip to the finished glaze. There you go. And I'm going to have you, while you're glazing those cookies, I'm going to tell you about a few other recipes. I love the sour cream dip. Keep Shamrock Farms natural sour cream in the fridge, because you can just use the sour cream, or, love this little trick, you can add French onion soup mix, and you have a dip that everyone's going to have seconds and thirds are going to gather around it. And we did the red and green veggies around it. Brad, you're doing a good job. And you know what else? You can incorporate the kids. Look at him go, Chef Brad. All right, Brad, last but not least, we have the overnight oats. He's still going. You could put some on the overnight oats if you want. But I love this too because it's equal parts oats, eggnog, and Greek yogurt, so it's healthy. And here's the thing: you put that in the fridge. The next morning when your company wakes up, you can sleep in. They can get their overnight oats. They can have their coffee and cocoa bar, and you can relax and chill. How does that sound, Brad?
I love this. Is all great, all delicious. Everything from having the veggies, everything that's all right there.
Yep, and all the recipes easy to get. ShamrockFarms.net, and check out the Instagram page at Shamrock Farms Milk. Tons of creative ideas like these.
I like it. And where can we find you?
ManagedMoms.com.
I love it. And also we have information on the CW7AZ.com. Happy holidays, everyone.
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix was sponsored by Shamrock Farms.